What's up, people? Mike here, and this is Wolfenstein, the New Order, Uber difficulty. This is Chapter 2, the Asylum, and welcome to probably one of the most overpowered weapons in the entire game, are the throwing knives. Um, it's insane how super deadly these knives are. There have been there's one coming up where I actually throw the knife in the guy's knee and it kills him. Um, I had one point on my going through the game on normal where I hit a field commander in his hand and it killed him. It's so incredibly crazy how extremely deadly these simple throwing knives are. It's one of the main reasons why going the silent, stealthy route works out so well, because once you get the throwing knives and you unlock the ability to carry, I think the maximum is like 3 or 4 that you can carry total. You can literally just go through areas just killing everyone with a throwing knife. So if you're going through this on the Wyatt timeline, that's the locker that has the armor upgrade. So I'll attempt to show where the armor upgrade is in case even though if you're using this guide to get through on Uber, but you're on the Wyatt timeline, I'll try and include where the upgrades for the armor are, but I think there's like a couple areas where to get the armor upgrade on his timeline you have to go way out of your way to get to it, so it isn't always beneficial to show it all the time. But look at this, like I just use the same the same knife. I don't even have 2, I just have 1 to kill all those soldiers. It's crazy just how super powerful a simple throwing knife can be. I don't go up these stairs, but I think going up the stairs, I want to say that's where the shotgun is. It's either the shotgun or it's a collectible, or it might be both. I can't remember. I didn't go up there only because I couldn't remember if there was also a soldier up there, and I didn't feel like taking the chance of alerting these 2 guys that I was here. And it's moments like that where like they'll be ready to shoot you and you can just throw your knife and just instantly kill them. It's one of the best things ever. So this is the hot wiring. If you do the Wyatt timeline, you have lock picking for doors, but for Fergus it's hot wiring. The process of doing the hot wiring can be very frustrating at the start. By chapter 4, after having to do a section like 8 times where I had to constantly hot wire something, I pretty much got it down to a pat where you just kind of have to have one above and below, like kind of like meet each other, and just kind of move them up and down. And the time it takes to reset them is pretty forgiving, where you can kind of just go up and down and it should connect the 3 times that you need to finish the hot wire. But the first couple points of doing it in the game, it was taking me like 20 to 30 seconds to successfully do the hot wire, that I just ended up cutting out like the entire process. Just because I didn't see the point of having you watch me try and hotwire this panel for like 34 seconds straight. You know, you don't want, I don't want to sit and watch a video of someone trying to successfully do a hot wire for anything more than like 5 seconds. So, but when you open that, that doorway that spawns in this next wave of enemies, none of them really will. I never had them be aggressive enough where they ran right up to me, so I was able to just kind of stay in that kind of counter cover area, and I was able to deal with all the enemies before they became more of a problem than they probably could have been. But when you come up to these doors to go outside, this was probably the most challenging part I had on this chapter. I ended up dying, I want to say like 5 times during here, mainly because of the drones that come in. The drones are so extremely annoying, mainly for the fact that they will actually fly behind structures to use it as a cover. Like, even though they're mechanical, you know, flying robots, they have enough intelligence to know to use cover to their advantage. It's super annoying at points, especially not the first one that you deal with, but after you kill the first one or you destroy the first one, you get 2 more of them on top of, I think, like 3 more soldiers show up. So it was more that section that was killing me, especially since if you move out to a certain point, those doors will close, so you can't run back in here. And that was one of the reasons I died, because I didn't realize that the doors actually closed. So I like ran back up here to go back inside, and the doors were closed, and I got shot in the back and died. So but I think it's when you go down when you go down those steps into the actual like courtyard area, I think that's what triggers the doors to close. So as long as you don't go completely down there, you can still use this room as a bit of a cover for yourself. But and it kind of gets dicey for me towards the end, since being that I didn't actually find that shotgun, I only have 2 weapons to work with. So this got kind of dicey towards the end, but I managed to make it work. So once you clear out all the enemies, and you get the indicator to save Anya, we'll be moving on to chapter 3.